Right, hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about this vintage Chanel flat bag, which has all the vintage hardware, 24 karat plated gold, and it's a purchase from REBAG. I want to share my experience buying a vintage bag and also my searching process and everything. So this bag has a 7-digit code as opposed to the 8-digit codes for the bags made nowadays. It just simply means that this bag is approximately 25 to 30 years old, made in 1991 1994 era. So looking at the quality and the preservation, the leather condition, the shape on the side, especially on the sides right here, I can definitely say this bag was much loved, treasured, and now it's in good hands, definitely, to continue that love and legacy. So I have been eyeing this bag for quite a while and have been continuously browsing and researching online and in store, only because I live in New York City and there are multiple vintage retailers in the city, and I was lucky enough to have different options to choose from. But still, they seemed to be highly priced, even though some of them had discoloration, completely flattened quilting, etc. And I've also watched many videos comparing vintage bags from different retailers, but I wasn't in a hurry just because it was my dream bag and it costs quite a while. So I wanted to weigh my options. I wanted to be meticulous and patient until I searched for the best one, which I found right here. So I fell in love with this bag. I adore the beauty of it. Of course, the 24K plated gold, and also which is on the chain as well. It has the flattened quilting, which I love, as opposed to very puffy quilting nowadays. I also love that, but I just think this is beautiful. The leathery soft lambskin is just gorgeous. Okay, so even though they are overpriced, currently vintage small bags range from 1,800 to 5,000 US dollars, especially with the recent price hike. I thought it would be a good time to share about my experience purchasing a vintage Chanel. So as you can see, with the good lighting, there aren't really any scratches or marks or scuffs on it. Maybe a little here and there, but I think the lighting is exaggerating it a little bit. I still have the tag on because I love it so much. I treasure it so much. And I decided to go with REBAG instead of What Goes Around Comes Around New York City and Real, which are the two other big vintage brands in New York City. I don't know which came first, but possibly What Goes Around Comes Around New York City. Maybe that was the original, but there are definitely a lot of options to choose from. So I ultimately decided to go with REBAG because it was just simply cheaper than the other retailers. So I feel like Real has good quality bags, but I don't think they have a big selection of these vintage bags. They have more of the current collection, and they do have a lot of other brands like Hermes, Celine, YSL. But REBAG and What Goes Around Comes Around New York City, they focus more. Personally, I felt like they focus more on the vintage bags. Okay, so let's get into the details of the bag. So it came in this yellow dust bag. On the description, they said it did not have a dust bag and it did not have the authenticity card, but it actually came with the card. I want to show you the exterior actually. So there aren't much scratches on the back as well. The quilting lines up nicely. The bottom looks impeccable, except for this little dent. Maybe I could have put that, but I'm okay with that. And on the sides, I love this boxy feeling in it. retained that shape very, very well. So let's see the interior. CC turn lock, of course. There's a little bit of scuffing and like folding here, but doesn't bother me at all. It's beautiful. I want to show you the gold hardware with the Chanel Paris. And nowadays, I don't know if they have the same zipper, but all the bags from this era look like this. I thought this was a fake because it had a very different zipper tag, but I compared all the pictures and in store, and all of them have this tag. So there's a tiny pocket here. I don't know what this is for. It doesn't fit anything. And I heard maybe Coco Chanel used to keep love letters in there, but I don't know if it's this pocket or this internal pocket right here as well. Purchase summary. So of course, vintage classic double flat bag, quilted lambskin, small. I love the small sizes. I'm not really of a big bag lover. I'm all with minis and small bags. And the total was $37.50, a lot cheaper than how they are priced at other brands such as Real, What Goes Around Comes Around New York City, and also other bags, same bags in REBAG. You can compare the same type of bags from the same website or compare them across different websites. And this one had perfect condition with the authenticity card, and it was priced at $37.50. But with the Black Friday sale, I was lucky and got $750 off, which was crazy. So I just had to purchase it right away. Never seen a bag marked at $3,000. With the tax, it came out to be $3266.25, but I still think it's a good deal given the quality of the bag and its preservation. And it's just simply my dream bag. I don't want anything else to replace this. Now I want to show it to you in natural lighting. It's not that bright outside. It's raining in New York City, and it's gonna rain the whole week, so I just had to choose any day to film it because it would not be any different on another day. So it looks still gorgeous in the natural lighting like this. Let me show you the inside again. Beautiful, beautiful gold. It's difficult to do it single-handed. The pockets inside look perfect. I feel like the previous owners did not put anything in it. Let me show you what fits in this bag. So I don't usually carry that much in my bag. I have my CC Chanel wallet, my keys, my house keys. We don't drive usually in New York City. I don't have a car. And a lipstick, maybe one or two. Usually I carry 2 lipsticks. And sometimes my AirPods. Usually I do not carry my AirPods. This is a cute case from Mason Kitsune and Native Union. And sometimes I carry my hand cream, and of course a tiny hand sanitizer, and sometimes a mirror. So I'll show you what the essentials are and which are not the essentials. Essentials are these, and these are the non-essentials, which are a little bulky that I try to avoid. With just the essentials, I would have a lot of place, more than half empty. Even with the non-essentials, the mirror, hand cream, and my AirPods, it would still have a lot of room on the top. Maybe you could put your car keys, your phone, your sunnies, and etc. But I usually don't carry my things like this in a bag. I carry them in a smaller pouch. And I use this diptyque pouch that I stole from my sister, going through her drawer because I was just cleaning them out for her. I was doing her a favor. right? So I would put my keys especially in the pouch because I don't want it to scratch the inner lining of the bag. This is precious, precious, gorgeous, darling. I don't want to scratch it. So I would put these keys, my lipstick, the hand sanitizer in the bag, in the little pouch, and then place this in the bag so it doesn't scratch it. And then I would place this wallet separately in the bag next to the pouch so I can easily access the wallet. To show you the wallet, this is just a gold tone CC wallet. I don't carry much cards, and I'm a card holder lover, so, and I don't carry cash, so this is perfect for me. And they match, which I love. Here is my entire Chanel collection. I don't own as much as other YouTubers do, but then I have the essentials that I love, and I just brought them out not to explain about them in detail, but I want to compare the size of this new vintage bag with my new mini and my wallet and chain. Here is the side-by-side comparison. Of course, the wallet on chain kind of has an accordion kind of feel, although it's completely open inside. It folds, but also expands when I fit a lot of stuff. Funny thing is, I fit the same amount of things in all three of them. The essential that I shared with you earlier, which are just my lipstick, my keys, hand sanitizer, and my wallet. I don't carry that much. So this is the size comparison. Pretty sure this fits the same as this one. Maybe it has the same capacity, just because this is wider and this is a little narrower, although this is taller because it has that extra flap, double flap, which limits the amount of things that you can fit inside. So here is the size comparison. And I love to carry my bags crossbody, so most of them I wear them crossbody, and they're about the same length. If you want a detailed comparison of the bags, please write in the comments below and I'll prepare another video for you guys. Thank you for watching.